Bill Clinton's presidency wasn't just about policies and speeches, it was a roller coaster of scandals, cover-ups, and eyebrow-raising moments. From affairs and misplaced nuclear codes to last-minute pardons and ties to Jeffrey Epstein, his time in office was anything but ordinary. Ready to hear how a U.S. president lost the keys to Armageddon or turned the White House into a VIP hotel? The Monica Lewinsky affair and impeachment. In 1998, Bill Clinton became only the second U.S. president in history to be impeached, all stemming from his affair with 22-year-old White House intern Monica Lewinsky. Clinton famously looked into the cameras and declared, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky," adamantly denying the affair. This lie unraveled when evidence, including Lewinsky's infamous blue dress with Clinton's DNA, proved the relationship, leading to charges of perjury and obstruction of justice. The House of Representatives voted to impeach Clinton in December 1998, though he was acquitted by the Senate in 1999 and narrowly finished his second term. Should a president caught in such a scandal have resigned, or was surviving impeachment punishment enough? The Paula Jones lawsuit and other sexual allegations. Years before Lewinsky, Clinton faced accusations of sexual misconduct from multiple women. Paula Jones, an Arkansas state employee, alleged Clinton had sexually harassed her in 1991, and she sued him while he was president. The case led to Clinton's January 17, 1998 deposition, where he denied under oath having a sexual relationship with Lewinsky, setting the perjury trap. To quiet the Paula Jones saga, Clinton paid $850,000 in November 1998 to settle her lawsuit without admitting guilt. Meanwhile, other women, like Kathleen Willey and Juanita Broderick, came forward with their own explosive accusations, the latter even claiming Clinton raped her in 1978. None of these accusations resulted in criminal charges, but they seriously tarnished Clinton's reputation. Did paying such a huge settlement buy Clinton peace, or just make him look guilty in the court of public opinion? Misplacing the nuclear launch codes. One of the most astonishing blunders of Clinton's presidency was losing the nuclear biscuit, the small card with codes to authorize a nuclear strike. Incredibly, the codes went missing for months during 2000, according to Clinton's former Joint Chiefs Chairman General Hugh Shelton. An aide apparently misplaced the card, and no one informed the Pentagon for a long time. By the time officials tried to verify the codes, they realized the president never did have them, and the card was gone. This jaw-dropping incident was kept secret until years later, and it's often cited as a major security lapse. How could the commander-in-chief lose the keys to Armageddon and not even notice? Lincoln Bedroom Hotel for big donors. Clinton didn't just reward supporters with thank-you notes, he allegedly rewarded them with sleepovers in the White House. A mid-1990s investigation revealed the Lincoln Bedroom had effectively been turned into a luxury perk for major campaign donors. At least 66 wealthy contributors got to spend a night in the Lincoln Bedroom during Clinton's term, a scandal the press dubbed the Fat Cat Hotel. These overnight guest lists, featuring Hollywood celebrities and billionaires, sparked outrage and investigations into whether the Clintons were selling access to the White House. The implication was clear. Big donors who gave millions to Clinton's campaign or the DNC found themselves with invitations to dine and even sleep at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Gerald Ford quipped that if Abraham Lincoln knew, he would roll over in his grave. While not illegal, it was widely seen as unseemly. Clinton defended the sleepovers as simply hospitality for friends and supporters, but the Lincoln Bedroom scandal remains a symbol of 90s money and politics excess. The Chinagate campaign finance scandal. The 1996 re-election effort of Clinton-Gore became infamous as Chinagate, one of the biggest fundraising scandals of the 1990s. The campaign and the DNC received millions in questionable donations, some funneled through foreign donors with suspected ties to China. The most notorious case involved businessman Johnny Chung, who donated $366,000 and made 49 visits to the White House. He summarized the system bluntly. "The White House is like a subway. You put in coins to open the gates." Dozens of middlemen were investigated, several pleaded guilty, and the scandal exposed a clear pay-to-play culture in Washington. Clinton denied knowing about the illegal contributions, but the episode became one of the most damaging political stories of the decade. Last day pardons and Pardon Gate. On his final day in office, January 20, 2001, Bill Clinton signed 140 pardons and 36 commutations, nearly a third of all the clemency actions of his entire presidency. The most explosive was the pardon of fugitive billionaire Mark Rich, indicted for tax evasion and fraud. His ex-wife was a major Democratic donor and Clinton library contributor, fueling suspicions that the pardon was effectively bought. The uproar became known as Pardon Gate, triggering a federal investigation. Prosecutors found no criminal wrongdoing, but the optics were disastrous. Even longtime allies felt betrayed. Headlines like "Cash for Clemency" dominated the news, casting a shadow over Clinton's final hours in the White House. Wag the Dog, missile strikes. In August 1998, with the Lewinsky scandal dominating every headline, Clinton suddenly ordered missile strikes on Sudan and Afghanistan, hitting a suspected chemical weapons factory and Osama bin Laden's training camps. The timing was explosive. The strikes came just 3 days after Clinton's grand jury testimony about Lewinsky. Critics immediately compared the real-life moment to the film Wag the Dog, where a president launches a fake war to distract from a sex scandal. The Sudan strike later proved especially controversial, as the target turned out to be a civilian pharmaceutical plant. Officials insisted the operations had nothing to do with Lewinsky, but the Wag the Dog label stuck, feeding public cynicism during one of Clinton's darkest political moments. Drug use allegations. Nose like a vacuum. One of the strangest controversies surrounding Clinton came from his own half-brother, Roger Clinton, whose offhand comments in the 1980s sparked long-lasting rumors. During an undercover police investigation, Roger was recorded making a joking remark about his brother, saying, "He's got a nose like a vacuum cleaner." The remark fueled speculation that Bill Clinton might have been around parties where illegal substances were present. A former apartment manager in Little Rock later claimed that in 1984, when Clinton was governor, Roger lived in her building and Bill was a frequent visitor at gatherings where, according to her, people were using recreational substances. None of these claims were ever proven. Clinton has only acknowledged trying marijuana without inhaling in his youth and strongly denied involvement with anything stronger. Still, the vacuum cleaner line became a memorable part of anti-Clinton folklore, a rumor that refused to die, even though it never resulted in any official findings. Ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Clinton's most enduring post-presidency controversy is his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Their connection began in the early 1990s. Epstein visited the White House several times and met with Clinton's aides. After Clinton left office, he flew on Epstein's private jet, the infamous Lolita Express, for charity trips in 2002 to 2003. Flight logs later showed dozens of flights. During a 2002 Africa tour for the Clinton Foundation, a photo captured Clinton receiving a neck massage from a 22-year-old woman who later became one of Epstein's accusers. Clinton has repeatedly denied knowing anything about Epstein's criminal activity, but after Epstein's 2019 arrest and death, Clinton's name resurfaced in logs and documents. The true extent of their relationship remains a subject of endless speculation, and one of the most controversial footnotes to Clinton's legacy.